This morning I was flipping through, podcasts as I often do as part of my research, first thing in the morning, and I came across someone that I don't normally listen to, but they said they had the one step, the one thing that we need to do to really handle this whole situation we're going through better, or any difficult situation really that you're going through, but particularly about this whole virus thing that's happening in the world right now. And so, of course, I'm leaning in. Like, you got the answer? You're the one thing? Let me know. I am ready. And so they said, it was like, wait for it. And then they said, just get over it. Just get over it. And I don't know why that struck me. It struck me wrong initially. I like, get over it. Really? Like, if I could get over it, I would be over it and I wouldn't be listening to this stuff right now. But for me, I've needed to be taught techniques and given instructions on how to get over things. And as you know, I've had a lot of opportunity to practice getting over stuff. So I do want to share with you the thing that I use the most, the technique I use the most, and it's 4 quick steps, and it's an acronym, so easy to remember. But I learned this from my coach, and I can't think of a day that I don't run it through when I encounter something that just feels uncomfortable or different or even unsafe. And the acronym is RAIN, R-A-I-N, and the R stands for recognize. So the first step in dealing with anything is to recognize that you're going through something. You know, our body physically has these natural red flags that tell us, oh, something's changed or stuff just got real. Some people break out in red splotches or a rash, or they get hot, or maybe the hair on the back of your neck stands up. It's important to know what your tells are so that you know, hey, I need to get a hold of my head, or I might go down a rabbit hole that I really should stay away from. So if you don't control your mind will control you and determine the quality of your life. So this process is the one I use the most to keep control of it. So recognize that something is going on. Recognize that I'm having a reaction. I'm uncomfortable. I'm not feeling safe. I'm pissed off. Whatever it is, just recognize it. The A is for accept. Accept it. Accept how you're feeling about the thing that you're reacting to. Some versions of this tool, and I believe it goes back about 20 years, Michelle McDonald, I believe, was the first one that coined this term, but in some of the applications, they say the A is for allow, like allow life to happen. But I was taught that the A is accept. And the reason why I clarify that point is because the accepting part was the hardest for me. I have found over the course of my life that my expectations of myself are very high. If I am thinking like a jerk, if I'm thinking like what I consider to be stinkin thinking, I don't accept that. Like, I tell myself, oh, Kimberly, you shouldn't be feeling that way. You shouldn't be thinking like that. Come on, get your head out of your, The A is for accepting. Accept that you're human. Accept that you're going to have emotions and feelings. Right or wrong is irrelevant. It's completely irrelevant. Just be accepting of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't judge yourself for the immediate reaction that you're having to a situation. Situations are bad. You're human. Just be accepting of yourself. The I is for investigate. So once I've recognized something's happening, once I've accepted whatever emotions or feelings I'm having about it and told myself that it's okay, then I'm going to investigate the situation. Let me find the facts. Guys, all thoughts are not truths. Feelings are not facts. They are your brain's responses to a situation, and oftentimes they will slant towards the negative approach. They will slant towards negativity. So investigate. Is my life in danger? Ask questions. What really is going on? Why am I feeling this way? Do I know why I'm feeling this? Am I sad, or am I feeling ashamed or embarrassed? What's everything I know about the situation? And do it again with kindness and care for yourself. Investigate what you're going through. And then the N is for neutralize. Or again, some applications call the N natural awareness. But for me, the neutralize term was easier to remember, because that basically means neutralize. Take the wind out of those sails. Take the zap, take the energy, take the power surge out of it. It just doesn't have a place in this. In order to problem solve, I need to call on the right parts of my brain. And honestly, it's the bigger part of my brain that does all that problem solving. It's those little tiny parts that are the fight or flight mechanisms, but they're super strong. Again, RAIN, R-A-I-N, recognize, accept, investigate, and then neutralize. And if I genuinely, with self-compassion, walk through those 4 steps, I instantly feel relief. And I may not have the solution. I may not know how to solve the problem I'm having right then, but my mind and my body, my soul, my spirit, everything is just more prepared to problem solve. And it gets me out of that reaction, emotion, feelings, kind of cesspool that we can get stuck in when something really matters to us and it's not going our way. So just keep in mind, what's happening to you just happens to be happening to you. It doesn't define you. It's not who you are. It's just something that you're going through. So if you can find a process that can help you be successful in this space, by all means, share it with me. But RAIN is the one that really changed my life a couple years ago, and man, I use it all the time. So hope that helps somebody out there today. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.